So in this video, I want to talk about winning mindset and scaling campaign. You need to have a winning mindset as an advertiser. You need to have a winning mindset. If not, you get tired easily and you will not achieve what you ought to achieve. And also, I will be teaching you how to scale your campaign. Let's say you have set up your ad and your ad is doing well. So how do you scale it to get more result and better result? So let us focus on scaling campaign first. So I would advise that when you are scaling, you should scale gradually. Always scale gradually. And how do you do that? Number one, increase your budget incrementally. That is, don't increase, like let's say you are using 10,000 a daily, then you now increase to um 30,000 naira. That's too much. Raise your daily budget by 10 to 20% every few days to avoid triggering meta algorithm to reset the learning phase. Now, for some of you that don't know the learning phase is the phase your ad enters. Immediately you set up your ad, the first phase your ad enters, learning phase, whereby Facebook is trying to understand or know who your target audience is. So if you are increasing too much, you are increasing your budget too much, Facebook will think that okay, you're not getting the right set of persons. So Facebook will now go into the learning phase again. And with that, you're going to have a decrease, a decline in your result. So always raise your budget 10 to 20%. In fact, I will advise 10%. I'll advise 10% of your budget. So that, let's say that you are um you are using 10,000 naira daily before. You want to increase your budget, increase it with 10%. 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So increase it to 11,000. And for the 20% of 10,000 naira is 2,000. So you can increase it just 12,000. Instead of increasing it to 20,000 naira, no, it's too much, right? So raise your daily budget by 10 to 20% every few days. That is, after like 3 to 4 days, you can increase it, right? So there's also horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling is you are testing new ad sets with different audiences. You get. So now you already have a um a ad that is doing well. So instead of you, because it can get to a point whereby there's something we call ad fatigue. Ad fatigue is you have exhausted all your audience, right? Facebook has reached all the kind of audience that you want. So instead of you experiencing ad fatigue, you can create another ad set under that same campaign, create another ad set, then use a different targeting. Do you get it? Use a different interest targeting while keeping the winning ones active. So don't off the one that is doing well, don't off it. Leave it, it should still be running. But as it is running, you should what? You should create a new asset with different audiences. So by that, that's how you scale. This is actually a safest way to scale in 2025. So, I'll just give some tips. When you are scaling, always monitor your frequency. Now, what's frequency? Frequency is the number of time a person is seeing your advert in a day. So it shouldn't be too much. Your frequency should not be more than two, you know. But if your frequency is already getting too high, so that means that people get bored. People get bored with your advert, and they get bored with your advert. That can lead to them, reporting your ad that it's not useful. And once people are reporting your ad that is not useful to them, it will decline your result, and Facebook can eventually flag that ad. So always monitor your frequency, that your frequency does not get too high. And the way you do that is by refreshing creatives, right? Using new creative, to keep engagement high. You get. So number two, maintain profit margin. Now in scaling, always pay attention to your profit. How much are you profiting from the ad? Don't be too fixated at the CPL. Don't be too mind at the CPL. What you should be mindful is, am I getting result? Let's say you are selling a 2K product and Facebook is charging you 500 naira, and let's say eventually your ad increase to 600, don't be quick to off it. No, don't be quick to off it. Since you are still making a profit, and let's say that your 2k product is just like a low ticket offer, to launch them into your high ticket offer, there's no crime in, in still leaving that particular ad. You get, so always ensure that you maintain profit margin, right? So if your return on investment drops, reduce scaling effort and reevaluate your strategy. That is, the money you are getting from your ad, if it's already reducing such that you cannot meet up with ad charge, then you need to can off the ad. So number 3, keep testing. Scaling is an ongoing process, so constantly experiment and refine based on data. So you have to keep testing. Testing is, if you're an advertiser, for you to get better at advertising, you can't do away with testing. Testing is like a very fundamental process that you have to go through every time. I believe you have gotten value in this particular video. If yes, I want you to click the like button, I want you to subscribe and on the notification bell, so that whenever I drop a video like this, you can benefit from it. And also, if you're interested in my lead generation ad course, especially for digital creators and affiliate marketers, then I want you to reach out to me on WhatsApp. My phone number is going to be in the description. Reach out to me to get the course. It's very good. You should get it. See you in the next one.